I haven't done it, but I know someone who has because they told me that that's what they were doing. 'Cause I done it to their farm. Like harvest the whole lot, and then they were like, "Yeah, hold on a minute, I'll reset it so we can harvest them again." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What is that? A boost or a trick or something?" And because we were talking in German, the way he was speaking, it weren't making sense in the language. And but yeah, I worked it out after, and I was like, "Oh my God, you're setting your Xbox time ahead, aren't you?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh my God, you cheater." I was like, "You've been doing that? Is that how you got max level?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Literally, you can have it done in no time." I was like, "Oh my God." Um, there's walls you can have that people can't jump over and everything, so you can trap people in a certain area and they can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I don't know why. I've seen a couple of people that have done it, and one of them had walls where you couldn't go in a certain area, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my way in here. I'm going to get in, and there literally was no way. They had all their computer workers working there, and I thought, I wonder if it's because of permissions, because they have certain permissions on. Maybe it will interfere with what they've got going on. But then, no, not really. And you could, with permissions, you can make it that let's say that I come on and you want to give me full permissions, but not everybody else. You can just give me them full permissions or selected certain permissions and not have everybody else do it. There's loads. I've learnt loads, and I thought, oh, I have to tell you. You know, you shared some things with me and was getting me, you know, information about the new things that I didn't know. So yeah, I've been digging up so much information. I just had to share it with you. Some of it's good, you know. Like the horns and that, it's kind of snazzy. I haven't seen anybody have a different horn from the musical, so I thought that's quite unique. I like that. Just trying to think of what else I found out. But yeah, there's been quite a bit. But some of that other stuff is gold dust, especially it really will help you. I don't know if you've noticed, but like I'm getting there. I'm making such good headway, and a lot of it is like the buying of like I've got all virtually sprinklers all over my farm now because you just keep getting unlimited ribbons. Screw the quests off. Don't worry about that. I've got a worker on my farm and everything now. I've been grinding. Like the other day, yeah, I was on it for 3 days straight. But my streams got broken up because Twitch can't handle me streaming for so long and it just cuts off. So several videos, like one for 18 hours, one for 20 odd hours, one for 30 odd hours. This stream right now, I actually did get some sleep. I was falling asleep while I was playing and I thought, oh, that's well cool, that's great. So I come off and I actually slept for 8 hours. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm sleeping like a normal person. But then I come straight on here, and right now we are 23 hours, 53 minutes. But I look like death has just come along. But it's worth it, I've been grinding. You see my player level? What level, player level are you? Yeah, oh, what was I, like 50 odd when you last see me? Something like that, I was getting close to you. Well, I'm 292 now. Yeah. Sweatiness right there. Told you though, didn't I? I told you that I'd smash this out. I'm already beginning to think though, what then? What am I going to do after? Like 750 is the maximum. Same as your farm, it only goes up to 750. And plants, right? You can get them maxed out, but then every 100 levels they prestige. So hold on, if I stop this, if you look on my stream, you see when I hover over that and it says lettuce and it's got that 3 in that red bit? That means that lettuce has been prestiged 3 times. So they've maxed the level, and then they've got an extra 100 levels on top of that 3 times. And from what I've seen, 5 is the maximum. So you maxed out the item, and then you can prestige it 5 more times, which means another 500 levels on top. And I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's some with medals. Oh, this one doesn't have any. But basically, because watering will get you a better yield than that, and otherwise, if you don't water them, then you won't get a better yield. But there's a trophy on some you might find, and that doesn't tell you what it's going to be worth when you do it. But yeah, you basically, if you get the trophy with the gold line all around it, that means you've got to get the best harvest, the best yield for that item. Oh yeah, this one won't show it because they're not maxed out. You need them maxed out and max prestige, prestiged, and then you get the trophy. But yeah, found out some proper crazy stuff. Absolutely. I guarantee you, if me and you race tractors, I'll be faster than you. We're both thinking how you're working that out. They're all the same. You can make them go faster. Yeah, there's so much about this. Pretty cool. Nah, couldn't do anything like that. And not even close to the levels. But I think what they've done is they've wanted to make it so it lasts more. Like, these guys are definitely going to look after people in this game. And they're going to keep on with this game, I think. Because I believe that they probably looked at people's complaints and they took them on board. And when they remade this, they've kept the nostalgia of it. You know, the things that everybody loves. You know, the look of it and the intention. They've kept it simple because it worked. They haven't gone overboard. Some games go over the top and it destroys it. These guys have kept that simplicity, and that's the charm of this game that we all love. But then they've done what I think anyway is people complained about it's hard to get ribbons, it's hard to get gems, so they've made it so it's a bit easier. So then it's that more chilled out game, no stress at all. And it definitely works. Instead now the grind here, or the end game if you will be to max out everything and then prestige it in these certain cases that you can. So give that game that everlasting feeling. And there's talks of like a turkey coming into the game and things like this. So they're obviously going to do the, yeah, I think for Christmas. I bet it's for Christmas. Oh, what's happened here? But yeah, I think they're going to do a load of DLC and things for us to keep the game alive and get us extra stuff. It's going to be exciting. And I bought all the DLC on the last game because obviously they were all houses and that. I love that. So if they do it, I'm in. I'll buy it. Yeah, blatantly. Have you ever tried a game called The Keithlings? You might want to check that out. It's kind of like this, but not, if you know what I mean. You've got that like feel of like, you know, the cartooniness and that addictiveness. That's all in there with it. But you like build random things like, you know, buildings and walls, and I don't know. You'll have to play it, like, or you can Google it. You can Google it and watch what someone does. But I bought every single one of them too, just like this, and I loved it just like this. I mean, it might not be your thing, but oh, what am I doing? I've got enough thingy here. Yeah, it might not be your thing, but, you know, I'll just put it out there, because you never know. You might fall in love with that, and you can get them quite cheap now. So I've got a feeling that you might enjoy it like you enjoy this. But, yeah, I don't know. Something you can check out anyway. I mean, you could probably pick it up for like, well, it'd be like £5 for you, I guess. Sometimes they're on a deal. I mean, I paid more, and it's definitely worth it. I was so addicted. Here we go, look, I'll show you this thing. So, I've got maxed out thumbs there, you see that, 98 out of 98. So I'm going to come over to this guy. See this building, yeah? So, right, well, you're going to click A on this. And then it says there exchange, and if you choose to go left or right, you've got coins, gems, ribbons. So I'm going to do ribbons. 5 thumbs up for 1 ribbon, and then I come down to change amount. Well, you can just select like that, but I'm pushing X to boost it quicker. And there, look, if I give them 95 favours, they'll give me 19 ribbons. So we go, yeah, okay. And then boom. And there you go. I've just got 95. I'm up to 118. See my gems. 54,000. 5.3 million gold. I've got 2 million worth sitting in pumpkins. And if I get a boost, you can buy a boost like I've just did here. And that will double everything. And when you harvest and then plough, it's half the cost on ploughing. Will it let me still select that? Yeah, there you go, look. 1 thumb up equals 40 seconds. If I do say 3, I'll get a 2-minute boost. If I do my full 98, it gives me almost an hour of getting double XP, double money. So them pumpkins, they're worth about 2 million on their own. If I activate a boost and then harvest them, that doubles the money to 4 million. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's how we do that. What else is there? I mean, there's so much. There's so much. Do you know what? I'll show you that terrain thing. So you know where I was doing the water and I had my fish in that hill and the slopes are on it? Right, well, wait until you see this. Look at that. No slopes. Yeah. Hold on, let me just quickly. Just got a message, hold on. But yeah, it does look much better like that. I mean, I'm nowhere near finished, but it will be good. So, yeah, let me show you how you get rid of a slope. So this has got a slope here. So what we'll do is we'll push Y and then go to the terrain area. Now, you do different things, you've got to select different things. See, now here it doesn't say to put down a slope. It just says to ascend it. But click the hill and then bring your robot over. And over here, you'll see it goes blue. You can't actually see, like if I come over here, you can see it says to put a slope. But if you've already got a slope, just go over there and down the bottom right, it says build for 5 gems. But it don't mean to build it up. That will get rid of it. I mean, I don't want to get rid of this, so I can't physically show you. I don't really want to do that. But look, I've done it all over this. You can see I've deleted all of them. And yeah, that's how you do it. Let's say that you want to oh, if you should have, if you want to make a if you want to make a little mound, if you see on that picture on the right hand side, it looks like a little bump in the grass, then this is the one you want here. And you can see it's got the up arrows. That means you're going to raise it. But if I click the right analog stick in, the arrows go down. That means I'll have a dent down, like a little bump downwards instead. That's how you do that. Now it says down the bottom right there, you can lower. And if I lift it up there, that one, it says raise. And it's the same principle again. If you want a proper big lump, not a bump, but an actual hill, then yeah, you'll do it here again. That one's going to be up. Click the right analog stick in, it makes it go down. And if I come over here, you'll see like that right there, it will make another lump, which will come out looking like this basically on that corner. Because I've modded this hill. I've like put some extra bumps in, got rid of the slopes and all that. But yeah, that's how you do all that. And I never knew or anything, but that way you don't have to do the 2,500, which will do your whole farm, regardless if you've built on it. It's so misleading what it says. But when it comes to you wanting to do that, if you still don't really follow how it works and everything, I could just show you that on stream and you can watch and then do it. I'll help you out with that easy. Because it bugged me, and yeah, I've been waiting for that. And this does. And like, I remember what you said about, oh, it would be so good if you can just cover the slopes in it. Yeah, well, this is even better. Scrap the slope altogether. It just looks so amazing. But it's not done yet. But yeah, that angle right there, it's so pleasing to the eye. I'm well happy with that. So happy. Well chuffed. Oh, I know what I can show you. By the way, you know when you're in your house, let's say like you're like all the way over here and you don't want to go to the door. If you push what's basically the back button, the two squares that are together on the button, then you go like this. Ta-da! By the way, if you've got a kennel, if you interact with it, your puppy stays in there. Yeah. Silly little things like that. It's just, look, he'll stay in there. I can walk off and he'll just chill in there. Yeah, let me show you that horn thing. So we're gonna go to the shop. Now I've put a fast travel up here, so I don't know where your shop will be, but I'm just gonna quickly go and show you the shop anyway. This shop here, with the clothes outside it. Right, so that's your editor. We're gonna go in here, and then you get that custom screen, so you don't have to quit the game. You can just do it here if you buy this. And then we're gonna go to tractor, horn, and then booklets there. And obviously I haven't got 2 here, but down the bottom right there, you need to harvest spring 5 times. You need to harvest twinkle twinkle little star 5 times, and I've done 4 so far. But yeah. And you've got the different variants. And then the one I did have was that. But yeah, some cool stuff. Yeah, there's all sorts of things. Yeah, some of them are pretty cool. But that's how you can kind of get a custom horn. Oh yeah, there is something else I can show you. These machines here, if you push Y on them, you can put more resources in so that you harvest more jam. And that also makes you harvest more gems. So yeah, your setting, it might be put to 1. I showed someone who was maxed out at that and they didn't know that. When feeding your animals, you got these feeders. That means you put less food in than manually feeding them. But with the chickens, they have these feeders. So not only does this feeder mean that the resources you put in last longer and less to feed them, but this also boosts that. So that's even less that you need to use and even less that you need to put in. So I've gone full hog with them. And I was checking them out because I was thinking, I'll still have to feed them. So what's the point in having a feeder? And that's when I seen that the perks for having them actually outweigh not having them, because obviously you're saving food and it takes longer for them to get hungry. So yeah, it is worth having these for sure. No worries. You can change the colours of them and whatnot too. Obviously when you're gone God mode, it ain't going to matter about that anyway, because you'll have pretty much unlimited stuff, so it's not too much of a problem. I can't wait for this event to come up. Very excited. Another thing another person said to me when I said to him about what's the point of having another farm and that, made a good point. Use the other farm for event. If you've got maxed out farm and you don't want to delete stuff or move stuff, make another one and then you've got all your resources and everything and you can just purely have it for special events that come up. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's good thinking right there. I'm trying to think what else was there. Obviously you want to upgrade stuff. I've noticed you haven't done a lot of upgrading. Some of my stuff I've upgraded more than you now, so you're obviously not on that. But trust me, you want to do it. The tractor, oh, it's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. Not only now can I hold more fuel in that, but it lasts longer as well, and it's faster. That's why I said I'll race you, because I know mine's going to be more than yours, because I can see that I've upgraded it more. But if you upgrade the buildings, not only do they stock up faster, but it's more worth in there when you sell. But they go to crazy levels, by the way. Absolutely crazy levels. And they get well expensive. Yeah. I've got some special way as well if you're wanting to level up fast and get quicker green thumbs. I can take you to some places that you're going to love. Because I'm not joking you, right? Even the level you're at right now, you will go, it will be ping, 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 you just upgraded, and you're not going to be going too far at all. So, hold on a minute, let's see here. Come to me, come join my game, favour this map, if you like this, favour it, because then you'll always have it. But yeah, if you're not busy, come to me and I will show you. What player level are you, did you say? Come to me, please come to me, you're going to be gobsmacked for what I'm about to show you. I'm not kidding. Before you do that, before you finish one line, you'll be easily over 100, level 100, easily over, easily. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not over exaggerating. It would go ping, ping. You watch that bar, XP bar. I'm not kidding. Just you wait. And you ain't even got a boost. You imagine it would be double if you had a boost. Yeah, come. This is the way. And then come to number 30. Okay, grab yourself some fuel. Line up here and then just push RT. Right, let's roll. Watch your top left. You watch your yellow bar going around your level. What are you seeing? Is it going fast? Welcome to God mode. Trust me. This guy, he does what's called long lines, which means it's a term that they use. Basically, they've got long lines of stuff that you can easily get. Or when you see people say easy thumbs or quick, what do you call it? Quick favors and all this. Well, have you just leveled up? Oh yeah, I can see your level. Oh, I can see it going up. You're a quarter already. You're about to be half. Insane, right? And look, you'll see there, these plants are level 500 and they've been prestiged 4 times. You can't get a higher XP flower than this. This is the best you're going to get. But you'll be making double that if you had a boost right now. Because you can still earn boosts on other people's farms. Here we go, look, you're about to go 85. Look how long that would have took you playing how you play. Listen, yeah, favour this up. Favour this up. I mean, get there before me, otherwise this... Right, let me tell you, right? This guy, what he does is, he does what I've just told you. I've just been doing this guy's farm, and now these are restocked. And you'll see it says 2 days, 5 hours. Okay, so what he's doing is, he waits until we've done this, and then he switches it offline mode. And these are restocked again. And he keeps doing that. I've got another guy, he's on 24/7. He never turns his game off, yeah. And he will he's got a whole farm just with these, literally everywhere. Yeah, put that down as a favourite. If you want to be grinding out and make it easy for yourself, right here. I've got plenty. I've got a load more maps. A load more. This guy has got multiple farms like this. That's him that's just gone past there. He's putting in fences at the minute. Because he's stopping people going from left and right and all that, because it's messing up things. But yeah, welcome to God World right here. This is your bread and butter. This is what you need. You know what I mean? I've been doing all the hard work. I've been finding out the best ways, and this is it right here. Trust me. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to come here. Honestly. If you want to get to that level fast. This is what I've been doing. But I only do it to get my thumbs and that, but I thought, you know what, might as well get the best plants too. And you know what, you can go make yourself a cup of tea and that, like you pushed right trigger, right? Yeah, exactly, you can go do something now. You know what I mean? Go make some food, have a cup of tea. Yeah, exactly. You just chill now. You know what I mean? You can do something else, do a bit of housework, and when you what you do is, if every third plant you put a fence there, and it stops people from going off and trailing away. I've done it. I've got some long lines on mine, and so basically, when you're doing this, yeah, if you was not with if you didn't have your control and watching, let's say you've gone off and making a cup of tea, you won't end up. Oh, I'm chipping in on your lane. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But also, if you put your water tank right at the end, not only will that stop you, but it also auto-refills your fuel. I'm telling you, yeah, I've found out so many decent tricks. So that way, right, all you're doing is literally turning around and pushing right trigger. You'll never have to refuel, you'll never go off too far, like right there, that's where you put the fuel tank, and you would, yeah, you would be getting refueled, and you'll be stopping there unless you turn around. You won't go off anywhere else than that. Yeah, it does look cool. Told you. What, you're 88 already? You've already done 4 levels. Told you. Insane. You're already a quarter of the way. It's just stupid, right? Halfway now. Just come up to halfway. How stupid is that? Look how long that would have took you. I bet you anything that would have took you days to get there. Yeah? I don't need to go farming. I've got a little chill. I can get levels anytime. I could not play this for a whole year and come back to it and still beat everybody's levels. Just like on GTA, I haven't played that for so many years and I'm still like a good level right there. Oh, hold on a minute, I'm getting a phone call.